Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. That didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled in my closet through my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt. Then I washed my... Hey, Cesaro's in, Darkiplier, Bryson, EA, please, make your game better and give us content. Jonathan's here, Cora Nightmare, Tim, gone, John, Wolverine, Gohan, Wiggins, Anakin, Member Berries, got ahead of me, John, and I think I already saw you, Static Toxic, Fallen Glaze Gaming, Timu, Dr. Rorik, The Gaming Coconut, Money in My Mind, Friendly Girl, Johnny Bravocado, Jeff, Dr. Matthew Randall. It's a party, it's Free for All Friday. We know how happy that all makes us. That there's bad touch for everybody. And Stormstar says, Susan, stop being a bitch and let me in. I used to try and be careful a little bit on the streams about what you put in the title and the description, just things like bad touch and everything, because it might obviously they're hypersensitive, and it's like, well, that's just another one I have to appeal demonetization on. But I'm gonna tell you guys something right here. Now listen to this, because you're gonna feel bad for me. Because of YouTube's new parameters for breaking down what is and isn't available, should or should not be available for monetization. What I've done with the live streams is I don't even monetize them. It's just fuck them. These are just for us. I don't monetize them because I don't even want YouTube involved in it at all. I don't want them looking at them for anything, so just leave us alone. But what I forgot was, and those of you who have been with the streams for a while know, we did check at one point, and these live streams make about 92 cents a piece. I'm out 92 cents every live stream. We stream usually 5-6 times a week. Even 5 times a week. That's what? That's $4.60. Well, I'm not going to be eating. I think everybody, I know Cesaro said it, those 92 cents. I know we're on a little delay, but what I would like everyone to do is press F in the chat in memoriam and respect of my 92 cents. Because, YouTube is always so good about, thank you, Jonathan, about making sure that ads are placed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 92 cents could help out right now, I'm sure, hon. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all your support. I appreciate it. But I mean, all joking aside, I don't even monetize them. I don't fuck YouTube. I don't want them involved any more than need be. Barry says, next post, please. But thank you for all the respect. Where the hell to go? For those of you who don't know, I know we get new people in here all the time. Long story short, we had that weirdo Mark Bark in here. He was talking about he said something about, oh, you just put these live streams onto the channel because of the money they make. And I was like, I don't think they make much. I know they don't do much in the way of advertising. So we looked it up live on the stream, and that's what it was. It had made, the most recent one had made 92 cents. Mr. Matthew Rendell says, have you ever watched Yu Yu Hakusho? Certainly have. Awesome series. It's just a matter of which one am I going to try and bring over to YouTube once Dragon Ball Super's done. So far, we've been unlucky. What were the two? Hunter x Hunter ended up getting blocked. And what was the other one I tried, guys? The other series I tried to bring over got blocked too. So I don't know what we're going to actually be able to do, but we're going to try it. I'm looking for berries. He said next. Here it is. Friday already? I was looking forward to this day. I'm excited for Bad Touch. Yes. Next recording on the cave will probably be Sunday again, berries. Well, we will juggle the schedule a little bit with the recordings over there. For those who don't know, the cave is, I've been wanting to do a podcast for some time. So there's a Patreon set up for the podcast, and we call it the cave. It's only $2 a month over there. But the streams or the podcasts go live Sunday nights at 9. So usually Sunday afternoon I've been recording them. So this one will probably be another Sunday afternoon one. I'll be Friday. Oh yeah, I'll be letting you guys know over there shortly. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it up. I should I should post that today. 92 cents that could change the world. Yeah. No, nothing Mark Barkey happened, Big Green. I was just telling the gang how I don't even bother trying to monetize live streams anymore because it's just too much of a hassle. Now you have to break down every one of your videos or live streams, answer this questionnaire to let them determine if they should monetize it or not. And it's like, you know what? I don't remember what I say during the course of a stream, nor do I want to be sitting here trying to remember what I'm saying or being careful what I'm saying. So fuck it, I just won't monetize them. Brian says 92 cents, not since Popo dropped a gallon of acid has she been so crazy. Popo is, particularly, DBZA version of Mr. Popo is clearly one of the creepiest characters ever. He's right there with Hisoka and anyone else. Oh, hello, Gigamac. My favorite Hunter x Hunter character, like Yagami, is Killua. My boy, Killua. Oh, that's okay. It's Dan. Listen, you guys support me so much, both here and over at the Goosh. It's not a concern. Like I say, I just said that jokingly because we always thought it was funny that the stream made 92 cents in ad revenue. No, it's fine. I was actually annoyed myself that I hadn't thought of that earlier. It was just a natural thing. You would go in and monetize the videos, and it's like the live streams. Fuck that. Because again, I don't want to be live streaming, chatting with you guys, and being conscious of what I'm saying. It's not worth it. All these squares make a circle. Yeah, Brian. Spazkin and I came up with a no, Popo, no, for a good reason. He was so pedo creepy. God damn. I mean, McDonald's has a dollar menu. Well, you're almost there, John. Right. You could almost get something off a dollar menu from a live stream. You're swinging cash next to those 92 cent streams. Yeah, remember that, Big Green? Mark Bark, as I said, I think he genuinely, it was fun making fun of him for a while, but then it was fun even afterwards. But I got thinking about it. I think he really is, he's a little deranged. It goes way beyond just being a typical troll or something like that. I think he's got issues. Taco Bell has the best value menu. You know what else Taco Bell has that's really good? Shocked the shit out of me. I may have mentioned this to you guys before. Have any of you guys had the breakfast at Taco Bell? It's fucking good. I mean, really exceptionally good. I think it's the best fast food breakfast out there. And I'm a huge nut for Taco Bell. Yagami says, I missed the Alien live stream. We may talk about that again. We had 2 streams talking about that stuff, and it was still going strong when we finished the second one. So I probably will visit that again. I love talking about it, and you guys all seem to enjoy it. Michael says, the problem with Sasuke was he underestimated everyone he fought, leading to him almost dying every time. Yeah, Sasuke was such a I don't want to say complex, but interesting character for me in that I never really got super high or super low on Sasuke. You know what I mean? He was just fuck off, train. I'm always super low on you, bitch. He was always, I didn't hate him. Never really was a fan of his. He was just there, and he was. It was just weird for the way the way he affected me, the way he didn't affect me. The only times he really had an effect on me were like the scene with his brother with the last poke to the forehead and stuff like that, but that was more Itachi than Sasuke. Loki says, have you seen any of the Meat Canyon videos? No, I've heard people talking about them, but I haven't seen any. They're basically Saturday morning cartoons meet Stephen King parodies, creepy and funny. That's a good. I like that description. I like that a lot. No, but I haven't seen any yet. Jonathan says, I do love their potato grillers and their double stuffed burrito. Yeah, we were shocked how good the breakfast was up there. Jesus Christ, Willie. Willie says, the Nigerians in my basement are saying cute little things like, let us go and someone help us. Tell them to shut up. Just tell them you're busy right now. God damn it. YouTube is blocking Robert Storm's videos, Nicholas says. I don't know who that is, Nicholas. Robert Storm? They're blocking his videos, not just demonetizing? I don't know who that is. You have to give me some more details, pal. I'm not sure about who that person is. Next post again, Berries? Okay. Tim says, currently in a mandatory self-isolation due to traveling to Ithaca, New York on Wednesday night. I returned home to Florida last night. Really? You got because Ithaca's not far from me at all. Must be just coming from out of state at all, because Ithaca hasn't been hard hit. Wow. That's a pain in the ass. Yeah, because Ithaca's not hard hit, just like us up here. We have not been hard hit at all. We're up just outside of the Capital District or the Albany area here. Hold on. There it is. I was looking for berries. I was hungry. I was watching the old vids from theater 4 years ago, a couple days ago, and realized holy cow sucking shit. Spaz Kid's white chair has lasted longer than Spaz chair. Spaz chair was a punk that I want to hit. Yeah, berries, absolutely. Spaz chair was a bitch. And again, that was a fairly expensive chair, and I didn't spend it because I wanted to. It's because I got a giant fat ass. It's like, okay, I'm going to buy a chair that'll last for a while. Yeah, fucking last for a while, all right. It wasn't shit. Now this old one, this one I'm sitting in right now, was just an extra one that we had downstairs. It was just a run of the mill office chair that you pick up. Well, I did pick it up at Walmart, as a matter of fact. Just a regular Walmart office chair, and I'll bet you it lasts longer than fucking Spaz chair did. Dirty bastard. He did that to me on purpose. Nacho says there are more people. Wait a second. There are more people that the more you mess with them, the more you think I don't enjoy messing with recards. I get you all the time. Yeah, it's like for me it's weird because Nacho, you guys all know, and again, there's no sense in denying the things that are part of your personality. I can be a douche in the respect that if you push me, if you want to go around with me, I can be an asshole because I'm kind of a sociopath about that. Now, the other side of that is I consider myself to be one of the best friends you could ever have in your life. Because if you're somebody who I care a lot about, and that includes you guys, I mean, I've gotten to know a lot of you guys, and through virtual means, better than a lot of people that I have interaction with in day-to-day life regularly. But I'd do anything for you. I'll go to bat for you on anything. I'll go into the fight with you. I'll go into the flames with you. But when I think you're an asshole, or when you present yourself as a disrespectful asshole, I have no sympathy anymore. So it was hard for me to even though I thought that he was mentally disturbed, it was hard for me to conjure up any sympathy for Mark Bark. Michael says, how to fix the story plot, step 1, Hachirama cells. I think Hachirama cells should be distributed throughout anime. I think that should be part of the plot everywhere. AD, I'll see if he comes in during the stream. I don't know where he is right now. If he comes in during the stream, I could give him one. But he's downstairs. He might even be over. We're working, my wife and I are working on, I think I told you guys, painting up, sprucing up our bedroom. And I think he was in there going to help his mom with some of the painting. YouTube is censoring the doctors, Nicholas says. Doctors meaning, I'm not sure if I'm right here. Are you talking about doctors who have certain takes on what's going on with COVID and cover-ups and things like that? I know they are. That's not surprising. I'm not a conspiracy theorist type myself, but as far as like that pandemic video and things of that nature, I think that was bullshit to take it down. The woman is credible enough. I mean, she has a background, the education, everything that she should be able to be heard. Now, if you want to hear what she has saying, go, okay, she's a whack, forget it. That's fine. But yeah, taking it down is, well, it's YouTube-ish. It's typical what we come to expect. Well, thanks, I like the pear guy. I think I'm just partial to fat guys, because, fat guy. John Rivera says, yeah, but if he the Taco Bell dollar menu, your water bill is going to go up by thousands of dollars from all the flushing you'll have to do. You get from McDonald's maybe 1 or 2 viruses. Yeah. Taco Bell night. I've told you guys before, and I mean this sincerely. Taco Bell night in my house is just a frightening place. Lieutenant Dastardly Dildo says, "Would you testify at my trial?" Of course. Just tell me what to say. Oh, hand on Bible. Okay, I'll be truthful. Chrome says, so apparently the birds in Scotland are getting a little murder hungry. The gulls are slaughtering and eating the pigeons and rats in Glasgow. They rip apart a baby bird near my home and devour it. What the fuck, Chrome? You got something Hitchcockian going on there or something? That's what I'd be afraid of, Chrome. I'd be afraid of walking down the street and here comes Alfred Hitchcock walking out going, yes. It's the birds. It's only a small jump from devouring the pigeons and rats to the larger life forms. Mike says, hey, Curtis, I'm just curious, what do you think about the General Flynn developments over the last week? The twisting of reality against him is crazy. It in fairness, despite my whatever political leanings I have, I try to look at an issue fairly. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for a lot of people. Some in the Obama administration certainly doesn't look good for the FBI and Comey in specific. Yeah, I mean, if everybody is actually on record saying that they know of no actual cause for concern of collusion between the Trump administration and Russia, and they went ahead with that whole thing anyway, yeah, that it's not good. I think I'm really anxious to see, what's his name? Oh, crap. It's going to go out of my head. You guys are going to know who I'm talking about. The guy who's doing the investigation now into the whole... why is his name going out of my head? But the guy who's doing the investigation into the whole beginning and the pursuing of the Trump collusion thing, of creating that appearance that there was collusion. What is his name? I can't even think of the sentence I want to say because I got his name right on the tip of my tongue. One of you guys will have it. Tim says it was because of the out-of-state part. Oh, okay. He's talking about he had self-quarantine because he just went back home to Florida. I just like to specify my birth city when I visit. Also, have your 92 cents. I mean, well, thank you. See, now Tim hooked me up. Oh, I didn't even see that. That super chat was $5.92. All right, we're good on this stream, guys. We got our 92 cents back. Thank you, Tim. Oh, good. I gotta run out and tell the family we are gonna eat. Thank you. What's his name? Does anybody remember who I'm talking about there? Not Flynn, not Mueller. The guy who is doing the current investigation into their investigation, basically. Oh, why is his name out of my head? God damn it. No, he's been assigned by Barr to do an investigation into the beginnings of the Mueller investigation because of the things like what we're talking about now is coming out with Michael Flynn, and maybe he got railroaded. And, they pursued him even though nobody had any reason to believe that there was any collusion. No, not Hoffman. Oh, God, guys, that's driving me nuts. Oh, I'm going to say I should be used to it. I should hate when I do that. I know, Chrome, isn't that terrible? Well, it happens to me all the time. And the reason it's so annoying is I was just talking about it with somebody yesterday online. We were chatting about it. And his name's gone. Jack Daniels gone. Says, is it Susan? You know what? One of the many things I love about these live streams is the answers and the reality that you guys present for me is so much cooler than my actual reality. Wolverine, 92 cents could feed Africa with 91 cents left over. Oh, that's rough. Okay, hold on. I got to look that up. I got to see if I can find it. What search terms should I use? I got to find that name or it's going to drive me absolutely insane. What if I put Barr investigation? He should come up by association, right? Oh, come on. What? I gotta find his Durham. It is Durham. John Durham. Did some of you guys say Durham? Wait a second. Now I can't. That didn't. That Hoffman. Okay, it was close. Durham. John Durham. Yes. That I'm. Now that I finally got the name, I'm very, very anxious to see what comes up in that Durham investigation, especially when things like this come out, leak out. Lude says, I wonder if we could get sponsored by Pornhub due to all the bad touch advertising we do on these streams. Yeah, you would think. What kind of, how many aneurysms would Susan have if we sponsor if Pornhub sponsored the live streams? That would be fun just to make her like eat her own face. Excuse me. There's got to be an audience for hardcore gooshing. Absolutely, Andrew. There's a audience for everything. Yeah, gooshing's got, and we're quality gooshers too. We're experienced. Yeah, we should get a Pornhub endorsement. M says, let's create a bad touch Pornhub channel. Just a bunch of videos of someone touching people in odd spots. That would actually be kind of funny. We should have. Oh, can't in this day and age of social distancing. I was gonna say we should have a special type of bad touch greeting we extend to one another whenever we should meet in real life, but we're not allowed to anymore. You can't do it here because Cuomo will put you in jail if you touch me. AD says, I tried looking up lolly hentai, but when I did, the FBI was at my door. Yeah. That's one of the few areas of porn I don't have to worry about because I'm too old. When I say younger, even, of age girls, but that are younger, just don't do it for me. Now, in anime, it's different because they draw 18-year-olds to look like they're 30. But in real life, as I've always said, that the way I know I got old was I'm a college football fanatic. And when it started to be where they would take shots of the cheerleaders and instead of going, God damn, I would go, oh, look at those nice young girls. It was like, yeah, I got old. Because in the NFL, you show me the cheerleaders and drool and, slobbering and rocking and all that stuff. Sam says, just got girlfriend into anime and watching with her is like watching your reactions. Damn it, why'd we stop here? The next episode is so good, fuck. And by the way, just watch your latest DVS reaction. Nice. Thanks, Sam. Super was so good. There were so many great moments, like the one in the moment in the one I posted today with Vegeta. I mean, just fighting till the very, very bitter end till he could barely stand. And then as he's falling off, tossing his power to Goku. That was cool as fuck. Ocho says, hey Curtis, have you heard of the word SPUMC? No, it stands for Sony Pictures Universe of Marvel Characters. Sony's own superheroes cinematic universe. Yeah, I know it sounds super. No, I hadn't even heard of that, Ocho. Really? Nope. That's the first I heard about that one. Loki says, read next message that Susan is censoring. Yeah, I understand. I'll copy paste so you can see it shouldn't be censored. Oh, here we go. Loki says, yesterday I saw a video of a monkey on a motorcycle trying to steal a toddler. 2020 is the freaking Thunderdome and we're not even halfway through it. It is. And that was, Jesus Christ. And that's what's getting censored. And again, I know I say it too much, but I just don't understand why give us the tools to set our chat with censor, to be able to censor our chat. If when we intentionally turn all those censors off, you're just going to censor shit anyway. Because that's YouTube logic. That's why, God damn it. Well, that's why now, you know what's going on too, guys? This is kind of weird. Over the last few days, now I told you, all the Dragon Ball Super videos that we post here at YouTube get third-party claim, which I'm fine with. It's encouraging because that way I know, third-party claim just means Toei takes the monetization from them. That way I know we can keep doing it because that's basically like Toei saying, yeah, you can post our stuff. We're just going to take the money. And all I want is to be able to share it with you guys. But for some reason, over the last few days, all kinds of stuff has been getting claimed. Now, claimed or blocked, just weirdly. Old Red versus Blue episodes uh, um, geez, why is her name going out of my head? The creators, Red versus Blue. Their name's gone right out of my head. They're claiming those, which again, it's fine. It just struck me as odd. And now all of a sudden, Naruto episodes that have been up for years are all of a sudden getting blocked. Some other anime things, just randomly, all kinds of stuff. I don't know what's going on. I don't. Probably YouTube. Huh? Yeah, probably YouTube changed something in an algorithm or something. No, though, because the Red versus Blue ones were claimed by a personal action was taken. It wasn't from a bot. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know what started. Rooster Teeth. Thank you guys. Yes, Rooster Teeth just started. And again, I don't have a problem with that. I just thought it was odd. They've been up for a couple of years. AD says, did you hear Sony is making a live action One Punch Man movie? Let's see how bad they fucked this up. I didn't, but I love One Punch Man. Oh, I hope they don't fuck it up. I love that character. God damn, Saitama's such a great freaking character. Yeah, the super chat is just getting over the top with the censorship. Steel Toddler, Sam says, yeah. But who would the thing is, Sam, for an auto system, who would even think to put in the term steel toddler as something to censor? How often does that come up? Rooster bullshit, Lick says. No, like I say, it's, and don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. It's fine. It struck me as that, well, the third party claims don't bother me. The blocks do. The blocks piss me off because it just irritates me that the Japanese companies are giving that out. Listen, if you want to claim I'm violating your copyright, do it. There are tons of methods to do it. And then YouTube comes along and do it in the right way. And I can prove that I'm not, like the old days. But YouTube comes along and says, oh, well, yeah, I see those copyright claims aren't working out for you. So just put a block on it and we'll just keep it there. That's how, for any who don't know, that's how all the anime ended up moving over to the Goosh. Because they just allow you to block them at YouTube without you being able to make your case for fair use. Ocho says, hey, Daddy, have you heard about the news about Tom Cruise shooting a movie in space with the help of Elon Musk? I didn't hear about that either. That's a combo for you. I like Elon Musk, though. But that's a pair. Straga says, one of the other reaction channels had a video they had just put up get immediately taken down like in less than a minute than being posted. Then he did a stream and stream got taken down twice. What the fuck? What was it, Straga? Do you know what was the content? I'm just curious if it's I'm trying to remember which series it was that we got hit with, if it's content of the same variety. M says, my days are just kind of melded together at this point. I can't even be excited that it's Friday. I tell you, I'm sure this is true with all of you guys anybody who isn't an essential worker and is locked down. I find the same thing. It's so easy to forget what day it is. And I know, obviously for me, it's always easy to forget anything, but I mean, worse than usual. It's so hard to keep track of the days of the week. Yeah, streams often get taken down nowadays by YouTube. Do they, Big Green? You guys know that, again, I have no desire to even get involved in those fights anymore. That's why we don't do the reaction video streams or anything like that anymore. We just sit and have these chats because it's just not worth it. It's not worth the aggravation. Chrome says, other things the birds have been doing is they're staring at walls for no reason. Standing on top of each other and hopping along fences watching people. It's getting real strange. That's freaky as hell. Especially coming from someone where the Birds movie was a part of my childhood. And one of the things early on that scared me the most, that's fucking creepy. Lucas says, maybe the YouTube algorithm got hit with a case of the virus. Could be, Lucas. I think it's more the YouTube algorithm is just suffering from its typical retardation. The birds are taking over. Yeah, Stormstar. John says, yo, for some reason my hamster balls are bigger than mine. Should I let him run the house or force him into the porn industry? Oh, those aren't mutually exclusive. Both. Straga says he put a video reviewing an anime series called All Outs. I think it was a 4-minute video and it had near nothing in it from the show. Then he did a stream addressing the review getting auto taken. And they got the stream too. I don't know, you guys. It's just, again, YouTube has made it too easy for the Japanese companies with that whole that ability to block. Because what happens, for any of you who don't know, on a copy, if they file copyright, I can file a counterclaim. That counterclaim, it begins a legal process. That counterclaim is sent to them. Then that company has a period of a couple weeks to either take legal action, send a cease and desist or whatever they want to do, or just ignore it and the claim will get dropped. And that's how copyright's supposed to work. And that's how it worked for the longest time. And then YouTube said, well, we're going to allow you to block videos too. And I remember when they did it, I was like, well, why the fuck would you allow that when you have a copyright system in place? And then it became apparent. The first time I got one blocked, I filed the usual counterclaim I always file. And they wrote back to me and said, okay, we showed your counterclaim to the complainant, and they said, nah, they still don't want their material up here. And so I had a whole little, as far as it goes, YouTube, well, if you make, I did find this out via email, if you make strong points that YouTube can't counter via email, they'll just go, okay, well, we're going to consider this case closed, and they stop talking to you. And that's what they did. Because I said, well, what is the sense in having a system for filing copyright claims if you're not going to allow for a fair use defense on these blocks? I said, what you're doing is you're just giving another form of copyright complaint, but giving it a new name that's Teflon, so you can't respond to anybody. And then I said, just explain to me what the difference is. And they said, okay, we're considering this closed. La, 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 la. We're not listening, and that's how YouTube handles things. So that's why everything moved to the goose. AD says, you should do a charity stream, and for every $1 donated, one egg gets thrown at Spaz Kid. Poor Spaz Kid. Jeez. Charity stream Wolverine says, every cent equals a fist for Brax. You guys are brutal. Have you, like Yagami says, have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? Yeah, we watched the whole series over at the Goose. That was really good. That was one of my surprise ones. It was way better than I thought. Chrome, I can give you a picture of Spaz Kid, but he couldn't take his hair grows in thick like mine does. He couldn't take it anymore, not being able to go to the barber, so we gave him a buzz cut. He's not going to keep the buzz cut, so you can go with the regular hair look. Let me see what I got. Let me see. Maybe I can put one right up here on the screen for you, Chrome. You could screen cap it or something. I'll be away for just a second, guys. Let me see if I can find a good close-up of Spaz Kid front view with the hair. Let's go. Maybe in the Disney pics here. Where are we? How are my 2019 pics? Jesus Christ, I can't. There, right in front of me. That's why. All right. Shit, I can't find any. Hold on. Can't find any good ones that are close up. Again, I'll get right back to the chat, guys. Boy, I have fucked things up. I gotta go through this folder again. And then it's taking longer to load because my computer crashed twice this morning. I think I found what the problem was there. Talk about something that, oh, he's got a hat on. God damn it. So I know him and I, and there his hair soaked because they just came off a water ride. What the hell's a good close-up? I thought I had some in here. You guys all in the live stream, sitting there on the live stream watching me look at my computer. This is fascinating material. Jesus Christ. Whenever you want something specific, you can never find it. I know him and I did a couple of pictures in Hollywood studios there that should be really good shots, and I can't find them. I'll have to get you a picture. I can send you a picture, Chrome, when I finally find one. Yeah, I can't freaking find them. God damn it. All right, hold on. Let me make sure what I missed here. We want entertainment. Don't judge us, AD says. For the punches of Spaz Kid. Oh, yeah. It buzzed it right down to nothing. I don't blame him. It was, well, you guys know I started shaving my head because my hair was too thick. And then it worked great for the wrestling gimmick, so I kept it. Plus, I liked it. But he's got that same thing. His hair grows in just like mine does. Thicker than shit. But he's got, like I say, Chrome, you can put him with hair on there, though, because he's going to let it grow right back in. Yeah, we're always going to be doing more Devil Artemis Sweet Beast. I'm just trying to get through a Dragon Ball Super right now. And then I got to figure out where to go from there. I can always keep, that'll give me more time. I can start posting to YouTube the little update videos from the Goosh I do, where I just show you guys some quick clips, because those, so far, those haven't been touched. They haven't been blocked or copyright claimed, where I just show you a few brief segments of each show that we're watching on over at the Goosh, and then I post that to YouTube. We can do those. Then I can start finally catching up with Devil Artemis and Brandon and RDC World and that new TFS video, all the stuff that I've been wanting to post reactions to. So we can go with those, and then I can try and find another series. You guys watch lots of, or some of you anyway, watch lots of reactions on YouTube. What would be a suggestion? Now again, I don't have time in my day to record another series, but what would be a suggestion of a series to try and bring to YouTube from the Goosh that we already got over there? King Vlad, please do a reaction to Renegade Awesome. I can look it up. King Vlad, like I've been explaining to everybody, I am way, way, way behind on reaction videos on the stuff I want to do. So I don't know when I'll get to anything. Renegade Awesome. Oh, Johnny Ethko. Oh, well, no. Then you're in luck, because I didn't even recognize the name. It'll probably be a while, King Vlad, but those will be coming. I love Johnny Ethko. And so people had told me that he had a new series. I assume that's the new series. They said he had a new series. He was back again. So yeah, I absolutely plan on putting those in. I love Johnny Ethko. That the prostitute Mickey stuff was some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. But yeah, if that's his new series, it will eventually get up there. Maybe you should make a pie and throw it at Spaz Kid for every $1 that's donated. Now, I'm not throwing pie. I'm a fat guy. If there's pie, it's getting consumed. It ain't getting thrown. Fuck that. So Tokyo Tribe 2, Lick says. I was going to see what you guys are thinking. So what do you guys think? I'm just looking for suggestions. What do you think about series that we have over at the Goosh that might be good to bring over here to try at least and see what happens? Chrome says, sure, no problem. Still refining the character line art. Still got plenty of time to add Improve Spaz Kid. Improve Spaz Kid. I'll bring him in right now. Can you do it now, Chrome? Oh, you mean the picture. I'll send you a pic on the Patreon later, see what you think so far. Oh, okay, cool. Cool, I'll look forward to it. Avatar, you think, Licks? Does Avatar? Oh, I wouldn't mind bringing. I loved Avatar. And you know what I really enjoyed? It was an unintended, really cool consequence of bringing Dragon Ball Super here. I've been telling you guys there's so many series I want to rewatch. Well, I got to, because as I'm editing it, I'm basically rewatching it again too. So that was a lot of fun. I wouldn't mind rewatching Avatar. What do you guys think? Lick says Avatar might have a good chance of making it Cesaro too. If you do, I'll do Avatar next. I would love to bring Avatar over. I'd like to watch that again. Yagami says Avatar. Connor, we'll try. React to paint drying for an hour. Licks, you know all the brain damage I got. That's in my future. The day is going to come where it's just going to be. Oh, and it's a perfect time too, because I just told you guys we're painting our bedroom. I got paint wet paint to actually watch dry. Perfect. So, okay, let's try Avatar then. All they can do is block it on us or file a copyright claim. If it gets by it, we'll post the whole series. Okay, so we'll go with that next. After Super ends in a few days, we'll try Avatar. I really enjoyed that. It kind of sucks though that it looks like Kim Jong-un is actually okay, and we're not going to get Azula as the leader of North Korea. That kind of sucks. Yu Yu, we could try Yu Yu after that. Yu Yu was really good too. For every dollar donated, Tajiri missed his eyes. That Tajiri missed. Oh, no problem, ma'am. What color are you painting your room? Damn it, I must know. It's a nice light blue. My wife picked out a really nice color. I forgot what it... Officially, it's got some weird ass shade name, you know how the paint companies give them. But it's just a really cool light blue. Smokey Loki says, if nothing else, Susan is helping me come up with my new and creative ways to insult her. Well, fondle my tangerines, Susan. And you know what'll happen, Loki? We'll do the next stream tomorrow, whenever, later in the weekend, whenever we do it. And all of a sudden, tangerines will be censored. We got a and for any of you who are interested, we're gonna I think it's gonna be a good stream this Sunday over at the Cave at the new Patreon there, where we do the podcast recordings. Got some fun stuff to talk about there. If you're into politics and pop culture, along with the politics, I always try and do something too that's a little more lighthearted, a little more fluff to talk about. We got a pretty fun lineup. We're going to be talking about the existence of ghosts for our more lighthearted element this week. It's good. I think this is going to be a good one. Yeah, don't give her ideas on what to censor. Good call, Big Green. Can you ride the Yoshi? Yes, absolutely, Shadokage. Chrome says, what I'd suggest is considering some of the G100 series for the YouTube sponsors let you. Nichijou and Dragon Maid might be possible. I've seen a number of people react to Dragon Maid, especially. Have you? That I'd like to wait till I finished it first. And Nichijou, it's funny you say that, Chrome. Nichijou, the next episode of Nichijou is just finished rendering before I started this live stream, so that one will be up to date. Nichijou is so randomly good. Dragon Maid, I can't wait to get to the next episode of that. Dragon Maid is another one that really caught my attention. That's really good. Let's see. Never got invested in Avatar, Wolverine says. Felt too many Sikh and Hindu vibes. As it is, I have an extreme dislike for my own culture. I'll tell you though, I was impressed with it, Wolverine. I didn't intend to dislike it, and I knew a little bit about it going in, because when Spaz Kid was little, he was into it for about a year. He got really into it. I told you guys the one year for Halloween he went as Yang. Andrew Yang. He was going to give everybody money every month. No, he went as Aang. But it turned out to be way, way better than I expected. Than I was thinking it was going to be. Yeah, Nichijou will be finished in 2 months, though, Big Green. It's got 26 episodes, and episode 24 is going up today. Em's got a duck up there. Scary thought is you're at the very tail end of Nichijou now. God, it was the first U100 series. Yeah, I was talking about that, Chrome. I tell you, I have a real attachment to that series for a number of reasons. The random humor, obviously. You guys know I love randomness. But because it was Frog who sponsors that series over at the Goosh, when I had posted that, when I had that level where, people could have a video made, I was thinking it would be mostly like maybe a sketch comedy thing here or there. I was thinking maybe people might want me to make a video of something dopey or as a sponsorship type video for something they're doing at their channel or something like that. It never occurred to me that somebody might want to do an actual anime series. And Frog was the one who came up with that idea, because he contacted me. He said, hey, can I sponsor an episode of an anime? I said, absolutely. I said, I hadn't thought of that. A reaction video. And he said, well, do this Nichijou because you'll think it's hysterical. Well, that started the whole ball rolling. And he said, I'm going to do it every month. Let's watch it once a month. So I think that's why, too, on top of just really liking the characters and thinking it's hilarious, it just got a special place because it's like a special little niche over at the Goosh, when the Goosh was really first becoming the Goosh. Prior to that, it was just my Patreon. When I started putting a lot of content there, and the initial idea was to just put some anime reactions there because we couldn't do them all at YouTube. That was the first thing that took off there. It was cool. Mr. Quackers, Jonathan says. Rick says, haha, funny duck penis. Yeah, corkscrew penises. Sounds kind of painful, but kind of cool at the same time. That'll be my my ponderable for the day is a corkscrew penis. I'm terrified of a Netflix live action One Piece seems a One Piece series. Oh, yeah. Netflix doesn't always have the best track record with live series anime. Yeah, Death Note. The SCP universe? I'm not sure what you mean, John. I'm not sure what you mean there. I'm still. Chrome says I'm still worried about the live action Avatar series Netflix is making. Without the head writer of Avatar on it, won't be the same. Aaron E. Hart says Avatar. He came up with Iroh and the philosophy. Yeah, like I said, Netflix. We'll see if they can improve upon it. Most of the Netflix series that have done well, or to me have been good, have been things that have come up with from the get-go. Have been original series. The whole remake thing hasn't been so hot. Straga says, Curtis, you're forgetting that not only do ducks have a corkscrew penis, but they are explosive and grow back usually bigger and meaner. Bigger and meaner penis. Yeah, I'm on board. I want to be a duck. I do. If there's a reincarnation, yeah, that's for me. Excuse me. Ocho says, random question. What would you do if for some weird reason your channel suddenly blew up and gained like 1 million subscribers? What would the great Curtis Candy do? Nothing different. The thing of it is, this is what I like doing. This is, I enjoy posting the reaction videos. I have a lot of fun interacting with you guys in there in the comments and everything. But to be honest with you, the favorite part of the YouTube channel for me has become these streams. I just look forward to them every day, and I love the conversation. Well, you guys know as well as I do, the hilarity of the conversations that we get into here and everything just fascinates me. So, yeah, there wouldn't be anything different. I really, really like what we're doing. Brother E says, hello, everyone. Happy VE Day to all the British people in here. Curtis, I'm glad to see you're enjoying Bleach. Oh, so good. Eyes and Twist was really good story plot and introduces one of the best antagonists. Yeah, Clark Kent's an asshole. And then today, as he's in the episode I watched today, it hasn't posted yet, when he's getting teleported up into the sky there, it was so weird to name him Clark Kent, because then he goes Superman. He takes off his glasses, and the hair dribbles down in front, and it's like, go fuck yourself. I'm hoping somebody knocks the living shit out of him. He annoys the hell out of me. Oh, I didn't think of that. M says, how would they portray devil fruits? I'll bet they're going to be physical weapons rather than a fruit. You think so, M? Could be. Yeah, because it'll be. They won't want the challenge of creating the effects for those powers. You could be right. I didn't think about that. How much of a pain in the ass is it going to be in all the fights to put together Luffy's stretching and everything? Yeah, you're right. Oh, Big Green. Again, it's always been so gratifying for me to find out that there are large numbers of people that have that similar sense of humor that I do, because we're all, as a group, we know we're all a little different. And I like it. Ducks are cool, Lex says. The females develop maze-like uterus to try and prevent the rape. Really? I didn't know. I knew that, we talked about that the other day, that most all duck sex is non-consensual, but I didn't know that about the uterus. Chrome says Aizen always will be one of the top villains in all of anime. He's intelligent, actually does the work himself when needed, and can back up his claims. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, well, not you guys so much anymore. So if people are new here, I think some people get the wrong impression because I hate a character. It's like, well, you're not giving him the respect he deserves. He's a great villain. It's like, no, the opposite is true. If you're writing a villain, by definition, you're trying to make a character that the audience is not going to like, or is at least going to hate the things they do. So if a villain gets me all pissed off and annoyed and rooting for him to get his head lopped off, it's because it is great writing and he is a great villain. Well, you're kind of mean to hate villains. That's the point. Kind of meant to hate villains. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Chrome. And a lot of people don't get that. They're, well, how can you say this about him? So, he's an asshole. That's how. It doesn't mean he's not a great character. He's a fantastic character. Just like Kabuto. People assume to this day I hate him as a character. No, Kabuto, and not even just at the end where, you know, I had backed off on how much I hated him, but throughout, he was a great character because I fucking hated him. Kabuto, the way he was presented to me, was supposed to be a smarmy ass bitch. And that's how he came across, to the point where I just wanted to punch him in the fucking face. So that makes you a great character. Here's the ducks. Jonathan says they have feathers on their butts to cover up their butt quacks. Brian says, I'm watching Naruto react. Jiraiya just died. That was tough. You know what I always said, though, Brian, about that Jiraiya death? It was sad, obviously. But Jiraiya's death was a triumphant one to me as well. So to me, it's not one of the all-time tragic deaths in anime, because as he's sinking to the bottom of the lake or whatever the hell he was in there, the revelations he's having made me believe that the death was more triumphant than anything else. He felt like Naruto's got what he needs to go on and take care of the business at hand, and Jiraiya got to go out like the badass that he was in battle. So even though his death was sad, it was also a triumphant death, I thought. What next? Disney anime? I'm not sure what you mean, Gogeta. Never got into Naruto, Connor? I like it. I like it a lot. Naruto and Shippuden were both really good. Oh, no. Chrome says, well, if you've heard some of the recent stuff that's going on in Boruto, looks like Jiraiya's death may not be as impactful. See, just what you're insinuating there, I wouldn't like that. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. Do we have a live stream schedule? Yes. It's every day that I can get the time to do it, whenever I can make the time to do it. That's why we don't have a schedule, because I try and do them around this time each day, but it all depends on what I have going on or what comes up. I was bound determined to get today's, and I told you guys this morning, randomly, right in the middle of two different reaction videos I was recording, my computer just locked up, froze up. So still not sure what I did. I did a bunch of different shit to correct it, and I did find one program that wouldn't identify itself that was running, and I killed it. So I'm thinking that might have had something to do with it. But apparently, and also my Adobe shit had updated. I'm thinking that their update might have fucked some stuff up. But that put me so far behind. It's like, I'm not missing the Free For All Friday stream. So after this stream, I have more than usual editing to do, and I still got to go work on getting the bedroom done, but I was damn well going to have a Free For All Friday stream. I love the fact, Gimster says, I love the fact that you're enjoying Toradora. The Palm Top Tiger is one of my favorite characters in rom-com anime. She's great, and the whole relationship there is just excellent. I just, it's hard not to root for those two to get together, even though they each have their sights on someone else. You know what I'm saying, Gimster? They're so quirky and cool together. I'm just really anxious to see if they don't end up shipping one another. From what I understand, Curtis, Chrome says, in Boruto it's either really him or some clone bullshit. Either way, just the light stuff I hear makes me roll my eyes in the back of my skull. Yeah, I haven't really heard much of anything about Boruto that has ever made me say, yeah, I got to go see that. It just, if I watch Boruto, it's going to be so far down the road because there's so much anime already that I know I want to see before I would ever get to it. Brother, he says, laugh my LMAO. Yeah, I was looking forward to your reaction when Clark Kent takes off his glasses. That got me. His nickname was so fitting as soon as he did that. Do you think Aizen's rank is your most hated in Bleach? Oh, right now he is, yeah. With that smug... Well, him and... I've said him and Angleface could have a smug off. I don't know which one of them is more smug and obnoxious. The only thing I can say, and I will give credit for that, because I always say that, it's not... You're not being arrogant if you can back it up. And so far, Aizen can back everything up. Still, that smugness is irritating, but his boastfulness has been all based in facts so far. So, but do I still hate him? Yes. Brian says Sasuke getting his team together felt Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember back now that I've seen Bebop. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, with the crew he put together. Yeah, I kind of see that, Brian. I think you should look into SCP Universe fictional facility contain different anomalies. I don't even know what it is, John. It's SCP Universe. I mean, it's a fictional facility. I don't know if it's are we talking books here, animation, anime? I don't know what it is. Smokey Loki says Dio is one of my favorite villains, even though he's a piece of crap. He at least doesn't back down from a fight or act like a coward. True. The greatest villains are the ones you both hate and respect. Yeah, that's a good point, Loki. And the same can be said for Aizen in the respect that I not only dislike him because he's a villain, he's got that, which you guys know going back to Kabuto, he's got that smugness about him that I just can't stand. However, like I just said, at least to this point, all the shit he's talked, he's backed up. He's walking the walk, not just talking the talk. So you got to give him credit for that. But I do want to see somebody beat his ass down. I just don't know who the hell is going to be able to step up and do it just from what I've seen of him so far. God damn. Yeah, Kabuto is a genius. Well, yeah, we see that Goku Black with just all the science that he's involved with. It's basically anything there are: videos, articles, short films. But oh, I see. It's just a genre, basically. Gotcha. Oh, SCP Willie Place says it's a dark and twisted version of Goosebumps created entirely by the community. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I see what you're saying. Shirokage says the M One Piece intimidates me. It's like Mount Everest. I tell you, it was a little intimidating getting started on it, Shirokage, but boy, it's flown. We're 420 some episodes in, and it has flown by. It's so good. I still haven't seen the Super Broly movie. No, I still haven't got a chance to sit down and watch that yet. Nope, Sweet Beast. Zuko has great character development too. We were just talking in the comments today. Zuko's character development is excellent. Of course, Vegeta's got some of the greatest character development I've ever seen in anime. When you think about where he started and where he ended up. Yeah, SCP Foundation, Big Green says, is a fictional organization, a website at the same time about paranormal monsters and stuff. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, well, again, you guys know my time schedule and everything. That stuff can be interesting to me. Depends on how, like anything else, I think, just depends on how it's presented. Danzo is the best. Goku Black says, I don't like Danzo. Of course, he's not my most hated. That's Black Zetsu, but yeah. Shirokage says, I have so many anime to catch up on as well, and I have a short attention span. I'm essentially, oh, look, a butterfly. It actually looks. Lute says, do you think you hate Cuphead more than Aizen or vice versa? You think that opinion might change as the series goes on? As far as hating the character themselves, I hate Cuphead more because, again, Aizen, at least the things he's done, as weird as this sounds, have been on a consistent, treacherous level. When Cuphead had to add into anything he's doing to the protagonist or anything, kicking that little girl like that and putting the boots to her, that stuff just stays with me. Again, just the things that Arlong did make him, Arlong is my most hated him or Shao Tucker, but that always goes without saying. My most hated character in anime. Let's see. Chrome says, didn't SCP become really progressive after they spazzed out over a raping doorknob? Oh my. Sounds like SCP really went in some dark places. Ocho says, hey Curtis, any advice on having a ginger girlfriend? Because you know I've heard that gingers don't have souls. No offense. Oh no. See, all I can do, Ocho, is give you my own perspective. And as a ginger, I can tell you absolutely I don't have a soul. Now, the rumor is none of us do. That's really everybody to find out on their own. I haven't taken a poll of the other gingers, but I can just speak for myself. And yeah, there's no soul here. Krusty Bomb says, blind woman tells her boyfriend that she's seeing someone. It's either really terrible news or really great news. Oh, that's just wrong. Oh, Jesus Christ. Krusty Bomb says, oh, daddy, the kid said, I love you so much. Hey, the man responded, until we get the DNA test results, I'm just Harry to you. SCP had a coffee machine that distributed blood and Garfield. I used to watch Garfield endlessly. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I got to go. Like I said, the computer screwing up earlier put me behind, so I got a bunch of editing to do, but I was not missing Free For All Friday. As always, Free For All Fridays are fucking fantastic. And I got to go paint my bedroom some more because it really needed a coat of paint bad. Thank you guys for hanging out with me in this stream. And as always, you know this is Free For All Friday. So the sticky stuff, it's the best of the week. It's fresh. I would tell you guys the whole process I go through in ensuring that the Free For All Friday sticky stuff is indeed the freshest. But I think just describing the process would make you throw up. I hope it would. Because it should make anybody with any sense of decency, it would make them throw up. So just take my word for it. It's the freshest of the week. So pampu indeed. Sticky stuff. Goosh goosh goodbye. Gimster says, sticky stuff for you. Enjoy it. Love it. Because you won't have it this fresh again until next week. Sticky stuff for all over. Whew, after I give out all the sticky stuff, I feel like I need a nap. Well, bang. Okay. Flashly like Buggy. And as always, most importantly, and the very essence of it began on a Free For All Friday. Goosh, 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 goosh. Goosh.